Just a day after JNU students allegedly broke into Vice-Chancellor's residence, JNU Vice-Chancellor Jagdish Kumar has ruled out filing a police complaint against the students and have forgiven them. Remember, Kumar allegedly said that the students turned violent outside his residence at around 6 p.m. in the around 500 students started sloganeering outside his residence. He further claimed that the protesting students confined his wife for 3 hours, after which his wife had to be taken to a hospital due to developing high blood pressure. However, the students dismissed VC's claims, adding that his wife was not confined. Students further alleged that even after 7 days of hunger strike, Kumar ignored their plight and didn't meet the protesting students who had taken ill due to the hunger strike. Remember, the students have 3 key demands, which include introducing infrastructure and MBA for MBA and reintroducing entrance exam for BA second year. Let's now listen to what the Vice Chancellor told my colleague Ashwarya.
I'm joined by the Vice Chancellor of Jawaharlal Nehru University. Sir, yes, last night we saw how a ruckus was created right outside your house. In fact, the students, from what we understand, also barged into your house, surrounded your wife, while you were not at home. Can you explain exactly what happened?
Well, what happened yesterday evening was really terrible. I was away in some official meeting, and I came to know that around 5:45 or so, 400 or 500 students gathered in front of my house. There were about 20 or 30 security guards, but they broke open the main gate and entered the lawns of the house and reached the main door of the house. They were shouting at the peak of their voice. My wife was alone, and she was completely terrified. For about 3 hours, she was confined in the house. It's only later that some faculty members and their wives, they came with an ambulance and took my wife outside, and she was admitted in the hospital. This is completely unbecoming of these students. Students will have issues from time to time. They will have grievances, and it is their fundamental right to protest. We respect it. But it is completely unwarranted to use violent means and terrify my wife, who was alone at home. JNU administration is always open for debate and discussion. In fact, every month, one full afternoon is reserved for the students to come and meet me without any appointment. Several students do come and meet me. So what stopped these students from coming and meeting us in resolving their issues? It is something beyond my comprehension.
So do you believe that this kind of attitude also shows a little bit of disrespect with regards to how the students look at professors, how the student, because barging into someone's house, you are infringing on, and what you are trying to do is that we don't respect you and we can do whatever we want. So do you think that that kind of feeling has also come inside the students? Because marching into your house, especially when you were not there, and now you are saying that you have times dedicated when without appointment students can come and meet you. So do you think this was also a show of strength kind of a thing from the student side?
I always maintained that I am very proud of my JNU students. A majority of my JNU students are focused on academics, in achieving academic excellence. This was done yesterday by a few hundred students, while we have more than 8,000 students in the university. Whether it is a professor or even an ordinary individual, I think trespassing and causing mental trauma is something completely unwelcome.
So what was the main reason? Why did the students barge into your house? What was the main demand? What is the demand that those few hundred students have at the moment?
See, some of the demands we can't simply agree to those demands. For example, they say don't follow the UGC's minimum standards for admission in MPhil and PhD. Let the professors guide 30-40 PhD students. That is simply not possible. If a professor has 40 PhD students, what kind of mentoring can he provide? Ultimately, substandard PhDs will come out. We are trying to implement some of the rules given by the UGC, and a few students and teachers, motivated by these teachers, they are trying to oppose.
Let me go across to my colleague Aishwarya Paliwalu, who is joining me for more on this story. The VC has been at the loggerheads with the students at the JNU, Aishwarya, for a very long time. The students allege that he is, he favors the people, or the students from the right wing is being seen as a rubber stamp being imposed by the Ministry of HRD.
Well, we have seen how the students and the VC have been at loggerheads. Even now, when we spoke with the VC, he categorically said that they cannot give in to the demands of the students, because he's saying what they are trying to do is make some changes within the workings of JNU. But this is what the students are opposed to. He also said that there is a time given every month. This is what the VC told India Today, that every month there is an afternoon dedicated where students can come and meet him. They don't need to give prior information. They can just come into his office, speak with him. This was not done, and what this he believes is wrong. He also said that his wife was alone when the incident took place. He was not at home, and holding her up for 3 hours is something which he is against. Now there will be an internal inquiry which will take place into this case, and the students who will be found guilty, action would be taken against them. But as far as the core issue is concerned, the issue still remains. The status quo is there. Whether the administration will listen to the students, that's something that only time will tell. But at the moment, we understand that both the students and the administration are at loggerheads.
All right, thank you so much for joining us with all those details.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.